Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, and good morning. So, guys, the issue of Deemwango has been talked to countless time in this YouTube street. Had only talked about it once, and I told people off, leave Deemwango. Deemwango needs also to be loved, and Deemwango needs to love somebody else, and somebody, for that matter, of her choice and preferences. She actually did that, but it comes with a lot of sparkle, and sparkles a lot with negativity. That sometimes I've been keeping quiet and like, why are you guys so bothered with the relationship? D has never asked for any other kind of advice. If at all you want to give the advice, why could you just slide into this Mwango's inbox or call Deemwango if perhaps you have the number? And your advisor as a parent, and your advisor as a person who maybe you've been in a relationship and you see things that are going off. But by the fact that you come plain on the social media and you parade them on a public limelight simply means you are a hater in a pseudo. You are a hater. That's why it took Deemwango a time to address the naysayers, that he says that the love has got no formula, it's just rolling up with the vibes. Well, that is not the point. Besides that, the girl boyfriend has been into Kenya for a period of 1 month for vacation and mainly to bond with the Deemwango. It's like there's some kind of courtship or dating, getting to know each other side. And also it reached a time when Deemwango and the boyfriend had to bid each other goodbye. Not because of the breakup, because the time elapsed for the vacation. Therefore, all went well. That alone attracted the negativity that the naysayers started spewing their list story with lies, that there is a breakup. Hence the topic today. So guys, today we want to discuss whether there was a breakup or not, because the JT podcast Amqarols has been exposed and full of it, because JT will set the pace, Amqarols will come and do the dirty work in completion of chiding Deemwango and the rest. And it's well captured, and this is our today's deliberation, because I want to mirror that. I juxtapose it to what Deemwango said, then I assert my opinion plus the gist, then I give you the fact vis-a-vis Deemwango's reality check. Guys, if you're coming across this video for the very first time on this channel, kindly click at the notification bell so that whenever I upload a video, YouTube shall notify you instantly. To my loyal subscriber, may God bless you abundantly. Without your effort, this YouTube won't be at this pace. So may God bless you abundantly. So let's dive in after the break. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube chit chat. My name is Sinazak and this is my YouTube channel. So let's dive in, lest we forget. So guys, number one, there are news being all over that Deemwango and the boyfriend has broken up. So this is the issue that I want to bring up to a limelight and highlight and demystify the things that are never making sense. So before I delve into that issue itself, I want us to have ourselves interacting with this post. First of all, I want to discuss the thumbnail, both from JT and Amqarols. So let's start with JT. So as you see this thumbnail, this is the thumbnail. If you read it, because I can see Deemwango there in the middle, David Jr. on the flank left, and the boyfriend on the flank right. You know, the facial expression itself, I think that one is being drawn by the AI, depicting that people who are like breaking from their own comfort zone, from their cocoon, the tears are falling off, and experience the emotional experience. So this is an artistic from AI created by Jtpodcast'S to depict a scenario that wasn't. It also came in at a time when Deemwango had already posted that she's bidding goodbye to the boyfriend who is leaving the country, back to their country because of duty calls and nature of work. So JT saw that and took a limelight of the thumbnail to start giving a video, maybe relying on Deemwango's algorithm that is created so that the video could go viral. Sometimes this is how people get so clever to get algorithm on their favor. Then you see the topic. He said Deemwango and the boyfriends has broken up, which is a lie. So it tells you a kind of people who have been hell-bent in introducing a topic that never belongs, or maybe they want to bring the past stories into the present. So this alone tells you how these people really wish that this relationship comes to an end. That's why majority of them were happy when the guy is now leaving, getting back to the country. We don't know which the country that the guy is coming from. So it never stopped from there. From the other side, we also saw Amqarol also came up with a gist, and with a similar story now that he took from now Jtpodcast'S Vexation, and did the thumbnail. You see the thumbnail? The thumbnail, you see the D boyfriends and D, and in the middle there's this love emblem, which is broken into two separated symbolism, which symbolizes the breakup. This is why the boyfriend left, you see? And again, she's contemplating that the Deemwango and the boyfriend are separated. And he's telling us these reasons, and the reasons that he's telling that it is in the video. So that is just by the cover. So it tells you what are these people mirroring in this relationship. It tells you that these people are really praying hard that this relationship come to an end. And remember when I told you, these are the people that if they mirror their lives with the Deemwango's life, it caused a very negative paranoia. They are so paranoid of Deemwango's life at the teenage as they compared to themselves. Because where were they at the teenage? You know, majority of people, if you reflect back your life at the teenage, some people would want to cry. But if now they're seeing Deemwango who is enjoying at the teenage, therefore, other people would wonder, would sit back to reflect back and say, what kind of a proposal, what kind of a marriage, what kind of a life did I live when I was still a teenage? So this is what is bringing the jitters, because they are compare and contrasting, and the mathematics is not nothing. Something that would left them in a limbo, and so in a paradoxical state, very confused that they don't know what they could see. So this is the problem why you would see the relationship self is attracting the negative reality. That is it. So guys, I want to delve deep into a real fact so that we begin to check whether Deemwango broke up or Deemwango never broke up. Perhaps let's listen to Jtpodcast'S Vexations going forward.
What really went down? What went down? Did the Muzungu say enough is enough, I can't do this no more, can't fake this no more, or I'm done being used or something? Or did the Muzungu just, he was here for the time being or whatever? Somebody say actually that Muzungu mama called and say, boy, come home. Was that true? By the way, I saw that in the street, that Muzungu was called by his mama. Like, boy, you need to get out of Kenya and come home. What are you doing over there? And now he has to hit the road and go. Not the road, like he has to fly. Is it true? I know you guys know a lot of things in this street. So tell me, is it true that Muzungu was called by the mama? Or is it the shenanigans that I'm seeing?
That is one lie, and several lies that is being told by the naysayers. That is Jtpodcast. That is saying Muzungu said that enough is enough, that Deemwango is using him. when it comes to content. So enough that Deemwango can never use him anymore. It's the reasons why Mzungu decided to leave. Surely. Where was that captured? Where does JT Podcast is coming with such kind of nefarious argument? It's so heinous. It is not making sense going forward. So it tells you the narrative that these people concoct, then they peddle. Are you there? Then awaiting for the Bungoma monitoring spirit to come and finish the work in identifying the water, because we know all the hatred and the hate and the jealousy that the Bungoma monitoring spirit is having for thee. So we would come and put JT Podcast as the reference so that perhaps she doesn't want to get into trouble with Deemwango anymore. You know. And at the end, she laughs. So it tells you. So JT Podcast also is contemplating what Black Beauty said that the mother of Deemwango's boyfriend and the parents of Deemwango's boyfriend phoned the boyfriend to get back home. Perhaps that's why the boyfriend decided to go back home. So these people are completing very many. That's why I told you nothing normally happens out of just a mere coincidence. It is planned, well calculated, just to omit specific objective. One, they started calling this young man a boy, which means a teenager, a small one. Then now they're introducing that the parent is calling this young man to get back home, which means a child is the one who could be controlled. Now I want you here. Because they had an objective for the first time when they were calling this young man or an adult, the Deemwango's boyfriend, to be a teenager. So because at the later stage, there's a scripted that is written that they will want to term all this boy as a minor. That's why now your parent is calling you. You need to get back home. and again, now they're bringing in the issue of breakup. It's not making sense. And this is how, again, Amqarols decided to come up with her dirty works, asking questions that are never meant. Perhaps let's listen to her.
Where's the ring? Where is the ring? She needs to work on her attitude. Where's this? Where's the ring? Come and fetch the Bungoma woman. At least the Bungoma woman has a ring. Where is your ring, Mama Mat? Embarrassment of the highest order. What is this that you're doing to us? Again. Mikele Ponte left without a ring. JB left without a ring. This one is also living without a ring. What kind of history is this one that we are collecting? Who is going to be writing all these books to remember how this girl lived a great life? Lonely at the top, always without a ring. What is this? At least this boy would have shown us something. Get something. Get. Yeah, what is this? Am I repeating myself? At least I might be having an old one that,
Listen to Amqarols. Amqarols is asking that the boyfriend is living even without a ring, without any proposals. That's what I captured from that video. Then it's gone back and started counting that the people whom Deemwango has have a relationship with that never found a ring. Because she's having one ring, which is lacking even a stone. Really simple as it is you, that, which is so symbolic. You have a ring with no stone in it. What does that signify? It's either you people you are separated, or you don't deserve that ring anymore. So you're asking Deemwango's ring. So you need, must Deemwango tell you everything in this YouTube street? Do Deemwango owe you any other kind of a ring that you want them to give? Or did you buy them any other kind of a ring for their own proposal? Why must you get so pertinent and so personal in that you want to ask things that never concerns you? This is why I'm telling you, the life of Deemwango itself, it's a ton of flesh to their own relationship. That's why Amqarol is at hellbent of every comparing her relationship with Deemwango's. That's why she has to bring that at one point she was proposed to and was given a ring without a stone. It tells you. So when you're counting the JB and the Bitele Ponte, they never reach that point. In fact, the duo themselves doesn't deserve anything from Deemwango. The duo were agents of the lazy gang who were sent to commit an atrocity. So you think Deemwango never learned from the experience itself? So you think Deemwango is a deuce even as at now? No. This is Deemwango's life. Deemwango will take everything as days goes by, not by other people who are so lazy sitting elsewhere, covering their legs with a blanket to do their own stale vexations that are never making sense. The issue is, leave Deemwango alone. The issue is, there was no any breakups. This is your own concocted stories, and therefore your every statement and conspired theories will never come to the light, which means it is declassified, and the truth itself is in this statement. Perhaps let's listen to Dickinley.
It's that time. If you know how it feels, then you know. If you don't know, forget about it. Anyway, guys, it's finally time. My boyfriend is leaving. Oh my god, it feels so bad. So he's going back to his country because he has to work. There's so many things that he needs to take care of. It was really a good time, 1 month together. Oh my god, it was the best time I've ever had in my life. Really good. We had really good times, memories, you just name it. Anyway, guys, so we've been eating out a lot, and he kind of asked me to make him his favorite Kenyan dish, ugali, sukuma wiki, eggs, and avocado. If you're a typical Kenyan, you know it slaps so hard. So my young brother will be coming in a few, then we'll be cooking together, eating, then we want to see him off. I feel so sad. Oh my god. Whew. Literally, since when he came, we've been together always. There's no day I was like even 2 minutes away from each other. You know what I mean? It feels so sad. Anyways, it was a good month.
We've had D talks, and D is telling us the nature of their stays in Mombasa. It has been 1 month, and the boyfriend is now leaving because the time has elapsed. When your time has elapsed, it means also visa itself has elapsed. Therefore, you have to leave the country. When you finished what really took you to a particular kind of a country, therefore, it's your time to move out. Therefore, the guy is moving out. And D is now telling us they're soon going to meet up, maybe in a foreign country, maybe in the boyfriend country, that they will have to talk more. So it doesn't matter whether Deemwango was paying the bills. Whether you call Deemwango is broke because Deemwango was the one paying everything. Therefore, you still don't have a fact whether it was Deemwango, whether it was this man, you still don't have a fact. That's the same way you are complaining that you haven't seen the face of this man. It's the same way Deemwango has deprived you, deprived everybody for all of the information that you want. So if you couldn't see, you're still not certain of this young man's face. So the things that you are not aware of, you are not told of, who is paying the bill, who's doing what. So how do you know that? So this is an irony presented itself in this. So the good thing, and my opinion going forward, that you people cut slack, your informational slack towards Deemwango. Let Deemwango experience her life. Let Deemwango do the things as they know. Whether Deemwango gets married to a Mzungu or to which kind of a race, that now Amqarols and the Jtpodcast and the Black Beauty wants to swallow the shovel. For that, it really exposes you as people with dirty minds and people with bad hearts. It cannot be that Deemwango's move every now and then. When Deemwango is single, You people vexing why Deemwango is not getting someone to get married. This age is passing. When Deemwango gets someone, you still at the hellbent of Deemwango's relationship, castigating her. So you people, what do you want? So guys, let me know what you think at the comment section. Until next time, this is Senior Zach.